Won't you come on by
Journey through our mind
and have a sip of wine?
with Jaleesa and Ashley. We just did our clink clink. It's like communion.
Right? Because it's great.
Mm-hmm. Hello. Hello. I told Ashley I feel like I'm on the plantation, but hello.
Hello.
How are you? Let me stop. I just hope everybody's day was enjoyable. How's y'all week? How's your week been?
It's been good.
Mine's too. Like,
We out here networking and meeting new people.
we are. I'm just so ecstatic. Like, it's like everything that we said we wanted to do, we're actually doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And things that we discussed that we wanted to do, it's actually coming to pass. So it's like, yo, we came a long way, girl, within this year. Within 1 year of meeting each other. I can't wait for the next.
And you never really sit back and reflect on the stuff you've already accomplished. It's always like go, go, go. So it feels good to like just sit in it and like look at the wins, girl.
Girl, been cheesing said. Been
Like, have you
cheesing.
noticed how, just
Because Ashley the one that allowed me to step out my zone. Like, I don't think I would be actually on the video like this with y'all until you invited me to Ayahuasca and you was like, so you gonna recite that poem? And I was like, no. So you're not gonna recite that poem?
That's
okay.
funny because this whole like us recording ourselves was your idea. So that's cool that helped you.
Yeah. She opened me out into actually speaking in front of people. So yeah, girl, we really wow. This friendship right here, this I'm trying to tell y'all better get y'all one.
I don't know, for real.
Y'all better get this is free promotion. You better get you one. Somebody that is driven in the way that you see yourself, speaking into it existence.
Accountability, buddy.
Yes, and watch it come to pass. And now we're like, we doubling up, y'all. We doubling up in the multiplying.
We are adding people.
Hey.
This is fun.
However, that's not our segment of the message for today.
Right.
We just threw that in there for y'all. Free. For free.
For free.
What we want to talk about, look. She messaged me, look. I'm reading them. All right,
We just
so-
recorded for like 15 minutes and it didn't record any of it. So
Yeah, so now we gotta redo that one because y'all gotta meet the good sis who we spoke to. She was dropping jewels, straight bombs on it. And when I say bomb, please know that I'm talking about words. I don't want y'all coming to my house and trying to put me in under arrest for nothing, okay? I like my
She
life.
said that to say, look forward to the traditional woman that we will be speaking about.
Thank you.
The topic of a traditional woman, right?
Yes.
So we did a part 1 and then we met Kate and she did the part 2.
Her name Courtney.
Courtney, shoot.
Jesus.
Courtney. We were just talking about a girl named Kate. So
We was.
I'm just saying. If you see this.
We know your name. She had a moment. We was talking, she still had the other girl in the mind. But anyway,
Right.
what we wanted to talk about was, Ashley, what's your non-negotiables? Because Ashley wrote a poem about it.
It was a topic. It was one of the writing prompts in my book.
She still wrote about it.
So
It's in the book.
It's in the book.
What's the book?
I ain't even breaking it. Look at that, babe. So I can show it real quick. Quick and
Yeah,
quick.
look. Ooh, found it.
So we got the journal through my journey. I don't know the page because we didn't have it up and I wasn't prepared for that. But anyways, there you go. I'll look it up later, right? What are my non-negotiables? That was not the question.
Yes, it was.
Was it what are your? Because it was a part 2, wasn't it?
Yep, I'll get to that one.
I didn't think about this. Non-negotiables. Feeling, no, because that's just a feeling. I can still say that. Being disrespected.
I like that.
For me, I guess that would be raising your voice. Because who you talking to? I'm not listening to anybody else, like, tell me what I can't do or me sharing my idea and then they give me a negative perspective, like, I don't think that's gonna work, but you don't really have any weight on why it wouldn't work. You're just being a hater.
Yeah.
Non-negotiable. What are some of yours? I'll think of some more.
You know, I'm actually learning my non-negotiables. Cause I never really.
It's always gonna be a continuous thing, though.
I never really set a boundary for that, a non-negotiable. But if I was to say, what would someone? And it's my question. How funny! I'm not even prepared for my own question, y'all.
That's fine. Think about it.
Yeah, but yeah, I never thought about like my non-negotiables because I always was like, oh, I don't want nobody that cheat. No, honey, that's not a non-negotiable. That is like, what's the word for that one?
A standard? I don't know.
Not even a standard. That's a. Dang, what's the word? Why is my mind so dry? Because I'm thirsty. Deal breaker. See how the drink helped me? Come on. Thank you, Jesus. A deal breaker. Lying, cheating, that's a deal breaker. But what's like something that you just say, no, I can't deal with? And I think I'm learning. For me is, like you said, somebody that's talking down on like my goals or my aspirations and making me feel as though I can't accomplish. Another deal breaker for me is like if I want children and they don't want children, that'll be a like.
That's a non-negotiable or a deal breaker?
Dang, that's a good one. Is that a deal? Yeah, it sounds like a deal breaker then. Dang, see, I'm still learning my non-negotiables. This is a tough one. Like, something you just say, nah, that's not gonna work. We ain't got it right now.
It was another point you made. So what is the other side of non-negotiables?
Oh, the alternate to that is, are you willing to, like, alter your non-negotiables?
That's what it was.
Or, like the shirt says, look, my grandma calling me. Grandma, I'm gonna call you right back. No return policy. Like, are you willing to negotiate or it's a no return?
So once you dismiss someone out of your life, like, is that what you mean?
Yeah.
No return policy? I feel like I'm getting there.
I think I'm getting there too. I'm like if y'all ever been to like a clothing store, you know how they got that 14-day policy return.
Right.
That mean you got 14 days. Or maybe a year. Maybe we may spin the block. It
depends on the situation. Everything has levels to it. So if somebody contact me back that I haven't spoken to in a month or so, it depends on what the relationship was. So like even business or whatever, it might require us to only speak in that amount of time. So I'm not gonna be upset if you don't contact me. So it depends on the level of the relationship.
I just realized a non-negotiable. If you are like 26 and I'm 32, I'm not dating you. You're too young for me. That's a non-negotiable. That's a non-negotiable. Just thought about that one. Yeah. If you're a joy killer.
Oh, yeah.
Non-negotiable. See, it's coming now. Look.
I feel like that and a deal breaker is almost the same. Because that's both, I guess.
It can be. Yo, imagine that. Like, you about negative about everything.
Or somebody who always having problems. Like, you always have problems. You don't find anything. You don't find joy in anything. Like,
nah, you gotta go. You dead for me. Mm-mm.
Yo, I work with people who every day they're like, it's Monday, it's Tuesday, and I'm like,
well, what they say about Wednesday then? How they say Wednesday?
They get a little bit more excited about Wednesday, but still the energy, like, yes, it's Monday, we're all alive, we're healthy, we're breathing. Like, you don't want to decide to come here, change it up if you don't want to be here, but don't come here with that miserable, like, perspective. I just be like, yeah, it is, and
okay. What? And I think because we all went through that of what you were taught. That's automatically what everybody see Monday as. Oh, it's Monday. Change up the trajectory, yo. Like, yo, it's Monday. It's lit. It's the fresh of the week. Fresh and start of the week. Like, that means I set new goals. I'm able to do this, and this for myself. Like, why? Why is in that mobby? Oh, it's Monday and here's Tuesday. Monday's ugly stepsister. Like, no, sis is lit on Tipsy Tuesday. We got taco Tipsy Tuesday. I'm about to get
whatever you want it to be.
Yes, terrific Tuesday. Like, change it up. Manifestation Monday. Like, think of stuff. Or
so if you fell out with somebody who actually has that perspective on life, like that, they have that attitude, but like y'all, there was just some kind of disconnect, would it still be a no return policy with anybody?
Okay. I've had somebody like that was just miserable about almost everything. I was like, dang, do you?
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, I didn't say with a positive attitude.
Oh, with a positive?
Yeah.
About everything?
Like that person who, like, it's like a pick-me-up to talk to them. Like, it's refreshing because of their energy, but y'all have already, like, you haven't spoken to them. You haven't, like, do you keep that person around? Or is that a no-return policy? Or if they done something effed up and that's why y'all fell out, but...
I've always been that I give people a second chance because I've always feel like...
Only a second or a few?
Man, I gave people a few chances. Maybe more than I should have. And some of them still around. That I'm like, I don't even know why you're around, but all right. But I noticed, like, sometimes in our conversations, they grown up. Like, they're maturing or starting to see things different. And it's like, oh, man, that's what's up. But I've had where no return policies with certain people that I'm just like, you just can't come back. And I wish you well. No ill will. But no, I'm still healing from this. I'm going to pray for you. Pray for the best for you. But, yeah, we just on separate paths.
People who only gossip.
That's a non-negotiable.
And a deal breaker. So that's why I don't know how to differentiate it. Because, no return policy. Cause what you saying about me when we get off the phone?
Right. What they be saying? I wonder.
But that's just so much energy and time to spend with somebody who's just talking about somebody else and not in a good way.
That is too much energy. Like, what are you profiting off of it?
Basically.
Yeah, that's the main thing. Like, what are you really getting out of this? Is it putting money in your pocket? Is it making you grow?
No.
No. It's just something to do, huh? Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm done with that gossip and stuff. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I may give you a little, it's a little bit. But then at the end of the day, it's like, all right.
I think everybody do. Let's keep it real.
Yeah, you gonna like
keep it real.
For real.
Especially let me tell you what happened. Yeah. Like, I'm definitely on that. But just sitting around, just talking about people. Girl, I went back to my hometown one day and seen this girl, and I had not talked to her in years. And when I tell you, she told me everybody's business, I was just like, ew, I listened, okay? I listened, but it was just like, girl.
Give me a headache. But I just got a headache because I can imagine like the rundown of everybody.
And these are all the people you're cool with. And you just told me all of them. Be like, why are you talking about these people? No return policy.
Look. No return, so she gotta go. I'm sorry.
Yes.
I can speak to you. Hey, and keep it pushing. That's all you get. So hello.
Listen.
What are y'all non-negotiables? Do y'all even have a no return policy? Y'all know if y'all go like to certain stores, there's literally you get something off the clearance, it's no return.
It is.
You get it as is. You go to a consignment shop or even some like furniture places.
Cars.
Hello. Cars even got a limit. If you go to a car dealership, you got what? I think it's like 3 days until you can return the car. I'm just saying, like, day by day, you only get 3 days. Limited. So I just asked, like, limited edition. Like, y'all non-negotiables. I think I think another non-negotiable is like family, if you're family oriented.
Yeah.
If you want to start a family, or like, which I already talked about, or just like if you're involved in your with your family as well. Mm-hmm. Or another non-negotiable is trying something new. Like, if you like that person that's like, nope.
It don't want it, yeah.
I'm like, man, you a Debbie Downer. Gosh, we good. Now I gotta go hang with my friend.
Anybody.
Yeah, like, nah, I'm like, what if I want to see the world? I remember I had somebody, and that's a good example. I had somebody who was like, I was dating, and he said he didn't want to travel. And I was like, can I deal with this?
Because he already traveled?
No, he just didn't want to travel. And I was like, could I be with this person? And so I like settled at first and was like, well, I could just have friends and travel with friends.
Which you could, but you're still going to want to do that with your significant other.
Exactly. So it was like,
I would assume.
So I think it really tied into like being a deal breaker. Like, if you don't want to travel, it's a deal breaker for me. Like, nah, we can't. Because what we going to do? What we going to do, Otis? What we gonna do? Be up here like, alright, what we gonna do with all these kids? What we gonna do because we can't go? Okay. What we gonna do because we can't go nowhere? Like, you don't want to go nowhere out the state.
What I'm supposed to do with these kids? Like, they not yours. Figure it out. No.
Hey, but seriously, you don't want to do anything, and it's like, oh my gosh. No. However, when I double back, which is a subject we talked about, check out that video too. Mm-hmm. Doing double backs. I double back, and then this time he said, I want to travel. I was like, there is a Lord, there is a God. Praise Him. Yes, the man wants to travel. And we set up a plan to go travel, and we didn't do it yet, sis. Okay. He did it with another woman, but that's another story for another day.
Is that a fact?
Yeah, it's a fact because I saw it on Facebook.
Okay. I'm just asking.
And no, for those at home, no, I was not stalking. We were still friends on Facebook. It's just that I happened to see, and he ain't showed a woman, but I could hear her in the background. You know, okay. You know, we be investigating.
Now he want to travel.
Yeah, now he want to travel. And I was mad because that was the place we were supposed to go, which we'll talk about another time, but. Talk to him about it too. So you taking other women too. Anyway, y'all. So what are y'all non-negotiables?
Having conversations with people we shouldn't be talking to.
Moral of the story. Moral of the story.
That don't even need to be a conversation. See you bye. See you bye with your lying tail. Yes. Just in case you see this video.
My Facebook, because I know they gonna see it. Yes, I saw y'all went on vacation together. Word to your mother, but it's all good. It's all good at the end of the day. Because it was one of my destinations. It was on the bucket list, and it really ticked me off. I was just like, so you gonna take her to the place that I told you that I wanted to go, and it was on my bucket list. Wow. I was feeling real salty and real petty. And he got my petty that day too. He got it. And then that's when he deleted me off Facebook on that day.
Ooh, and then added you back?
Nah, he ain't added me back yet. But he be up here texting. What up, homie? You know you is what's up.
We so petty. This did get a little messy. I like this episode.
It did. Cause I can't wait to talk to him about it. I'm like, yo, remember this? What we said we were gonna go
That's
around.
That's what happened when you finish your communion.
Hello. All hearts and minds clear. Look, how mama son. Look. Yeah. Have y'all ever? Yo, let's be real talk. Real talk. Like, have y'all ever had that happen? Where the dude like some messy type stuff, and they do like, ew, real ill. Like you couldn't take that girl nowhere else. You had to take. My God, you had to take her to New Orleans. Like that was my spot.
I was wondering what place it was.
Yeah.
We were gonna talk about that once we got off this camera.
I was like, why not?
But listen,
we open and real and authentic with y'all. I don't mind sharing my own personal. But like, yeah, he took her to Nowlands.
right?
And Nowlands.
Yeah.
And I was like, they went on the boat ride. I said, that's what I wanted to do.
So he didn't even want to travel to places in the U.S.
No, he didn't want to travel at all. He didn't want to travel outside. I ain't gonna give it where he lived, but he didn't want to travel outside his state. Yeah, and then like the following year, he was like, I want to actually travel, and I was like, okay, cool. Well, this is one of the places I want to go. I want to go there too. So okay, we're planning it, and then like we broke up, but I didn't think he was gonna take somebody else to that place.
You didn't think he was gonna do anything with anybody else?
Yeah, I knew he was gonna do that. I mean, I knew he was gonna do stuff with other people, which is fine. But don't take her to my destination. That couldn't have been the first spot, Ashley. Please
Okay,
get me.
that's the issue.
Yes, that was like y'all can go to California. Everybody go to Vegas. Y'all can go there. You just had to go to New Orleans as y'all
But
first.
that was the place he said he wanted to go to.
Again, he wouldn't have said it if I didn't say it. Look,
Oh.
the little girl in me. He wouldn't have said it if I didn't say it first. I said
I
it
just
first.
been messy. I just been the devil's advocate.
Girl, look.
Let's talk about it.
We talking about it. Yeah, like I wanted to go there, and he was like, yeah, that's another place I want to go. Okay, and we were like trying to plan it, and then we stopped planning because he was so focused on his like business stuff. So we didn't really get to plan. Now, how is it a month after we break up, then you take this girl? So now you had time to plan it? Literally.
He went from I don't want to travel to okay, we can go to this place.
Mm-hmm.
To a month later,
Taking somebody
going with somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting.
Very interesting.
So, and this may not be the case. So she was already around,
Yeah.
or he just didn't want to take you.
I feel like, okay, so he didn't want to travel. That was a year before because we had got back together.
Okay.
So it was like a year later, and now all of a sudden he wants to travel. Okay, cool.
Okay, so he came back.
Yeah.
All right.
So we did a circle, we spent the block.
Okay.
And then like, yeah. Then we didn't even break up like in a full month. It hadn't even been a couple months, and you're taking somebody else. And I was like, this girl been here. Yo, like, now I know why we broke up. Because I was feeling the energy. I was already feeling the energy.
But yeah, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Like, did he just tell you he didn't like to travel, and you were already doing stuff with this other girl because she been around? He wasn't trying to get caught up. That's where my mind is going. I don't know. I don't know. But you know, this me.
They be doing stuff. They be really doing stuff. Yeah, they be really doing some little spicy type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's crazy. It's just mind-boggling. Have you ever had any crazy experiences with guys that you just, like, make it make sense?
Yeah, the fact that I stayed and they was doing the stuff that they was doing, that's what I needed to make sense of, because what is going on?
I think these are now really becoming non-negotiables. Like, maybe sometimes I think I need to learn how not to spin the block. It's a non-negotiable.
Spinning the block.
Spinning the block.
That's a good one.
I think talking this out is now making me realize, like, it's a non-negotiable. Spinning the block, like, once you're done and we have come to terms with it, let's clean this slate.
Yeah, you did say that earlier.
Yeah.
I feel like I heard you say that.
Let's clean the slate because, I mean, I don't see many people going back to like, or saying, yeah, I married my ex. There's always somebody new. Or you just had them and was like, maybe both of y'all are getting y'all lives together, and then when y'all collide together, you see from there. I don't know. But I was like, on certain people, I think I'm going to just stop spinning the block because I started seeing his pattern.
Most definitely.
Yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, he would always go back to his ex. And I felt like that's who he spit the block. And I think he has a cycle. Hey boy, I think you have a cycle. You have a cycle. You go back to, it's between me and this girl. That's a healing moment right there. Let me just marinate on that one. That's a question. Cause I saw it on.
Don't allow anybody to place you on the shelf. If they
Yo,
come back and get you.
Have y'all seen the show Love Is Blind on Netflix? I know you. Yeah. Have y'all seen the show Love Is Blind with the young girl? I want to say her name is Ayana. I hope I'm saying your name right, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. And her dude, like, he liked it enough. Okay, so, girl, you gotta watch Love Is Blind on Netflix.
Oh,
but
Lord.
There's this particular couple, and he liked another female more than he liked her. Mm-hmm. But he just asked the girl, like, if I was to ask you to marry me, would you? The girl he liked more. And she said no, she feel like somebody else has her heart. And so he spent the block on the girl Ayana, and asked her.
He didn't spin because he never stopped talking to her.
That's true. So he did a Pizza Hut move. He moved to one house and then was like, oh, I'm sorry, mistake, this is my house, and did that move and was like,
so he settled because he couldn't get the girl that he wanted.
He was honest though. He was honest in the part and told her, you wasn't my first choice. Would some of us be okay not being people's first choice?
Who the hell wants to hear that? I don't.
See how questions is coming up, y'all?
I wouldn't even want to hear that because you could have kept that portion to yourself. Like, even that, if that is your real, you didn't even have to tell me that. Because now it's going to be like, do I even want you?
That was her question. She had to sit with that. Like, because they only have I think they really only have within a week to decide if they want to marry somebody. And so she had to sit with that. Sis probably only dealt with that within probably 30 minutes of having to decide if that's what she wants. If she's willing to be okay with being not first choice. I mean, it is Bible. There were some women that were not the men's first choice. Leah. Okay. That wasn't the sister he liked. And
what is your perspective?
I just told you it, really. I know it wasn't his first choice, but guess what? He done spent the block back, and now I'm having to decide, like.
Oh, I just meant, like, in general, moving, not even that situation, like.
Am I okay with being somebody's alternate choice?
Yeah, knowing.
Baby, I may be the best choice, honey, because I ain't even got to think, baby. I am the best choice. If you don't choose me, hey, I chose me. So I know what I can provide. So, hey, if you decide and say, you know what, this ain't work out, but I want to come, baby, let me show you what you've been missing. I'm just saying, let me show you what you've been missing over here.
So if he told you, I had somebody before you, they didn't choose me. And so now I'm offering myself to you. Are you willing to accept me? It's like he really told you that, you would be like.
It would be a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah.
But you know what? I like him because he was honest about it.
He was honest about it.
And I know you'll be honest in our relationship because you was honest just based off that. You know how many Negroes we done. You know how many dudes we done picked that was not honest about it and was pissed. But I'd rather take, because you know how as women we always say, I want somebody honest. Well, what if sometimes you can't deal with that honesty when it's too honest? That's one of them. It's too honest. It was wrong. I respect you because you told me. At first, like, if maybe I say before actually seeing it, how she saw it, I would say, hell no. Because how you going to pick me next? Like, this ain't no book. Like, this ain't the library. You just can't, oh, I like this book and then put it back because I see something else because it looked more exciting. Or a car. No. But because I'm more affordable, you come get me. But I may drive better, baby. I may drive better. That is all right.
And I'm going to drive better for somebody else.
Ashley said she's she driving off. What about y'all?
Yes.
Put this in the comments. This wasn't even a question we even want. Like,
and we went way longer than what. This was not planned.
This was not planned. This was so off the rip, but I think I love these, and I hope y'all do too. Y'all let us know. Could you be okay with being the other woman? No, let me scratch that. Would you be okay being somebody's second choice? Somebody's second, I'm going to call y'all second best choice. Would you be okay with being somebody's second best choice? Look, Ashley's still thinking about it.
Because I'm like levels to this. Because if we're talking outside of relationships, intimate relationships like that, and it's like a business opportunity that's going to get me to the next level, and then you came and told me, like, yo, you was runner up with somebody else, and that didn't work out, yada. Then we can go with that, but
that's like, come on, think about it. Acting. You know how, like, you have, what they call it? Your understudy or your study or whatever they call it in acting. And they have the main character. And then, like, well, you got to be their understudy in case something happens to them. You're second best. And then all of a sudden, like, something happens to the main one that was chosen. And now you're runner up and you do it better than them. I ain't about to miss my blessing because, yo, like, if I'm next, I'm about to perform the heck out of this. Like, I'm about to give it my all. And because knowing who I am, maybe I'm not your first choice. And, hey, you may not have been mine either.
That's facts.
Period. You may not have been mine either. But since you done chose me, I'm going to show you what you're working with. And you're going to be like, and who was she? Yo, like, oh my God, because I feel like even now, yo, think about it. Somebody that you just decide, like, this was your second choice. Because even homie, he did it. He was like, yo, I'm so glad old girl said no, because I would have missed out on you. You're like the best thing I've ever had. Told her, you're the best thing. He was like, I don't even want homegirl. Like, when they came up to the reunion, yo, they were like this. And he was happy with who he chose and did not care. Did not care.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm just saying. Don't be mad with the number now, y'all. Because you may miss some because you up there. Oh, I was saying y'all be doing it every day. Do I want KFC or Publix? Like, KFC, we ain't got, what if they say we ain't got no more chicken? Where you gonna go? Publix, and they probably like, damn, I missed out. This chicken so fresh. We do it all the time. We do it all the time.
Okay, I like the different perspective.
The wine kicked in, it was like, on go mode. Yes, having that choice. Like, yo, like, dang, I would have missed out on you. I'm just saying, y'all, don't mess your blessing up because I wasn't first. Hey, sometimes I'm glad you learned your lesson that first wasn't for you. Now you come to the real one. Hey. And I'm about to show you what you was about to miss. Period. On that note, we're going to leave it as that. So y'all let us know, like, are y'all okay with it? Give us y'all opinion also. And please, I'm going to let some of y'all know, please don't be that bitter person that's like still trying to hold on to something if they with somebody else. Let it go. Please live your life and let it go. I think that was for somebody to hear. Yeah. Let it go. If they chose somebody else, it is okay, honey.
It is.
It is okay. Because you still have who? You. At the end of the day, you still
And
have
options.
You. Yes, and options. What that little girl said? What she said, the front.
She said you get one behind you, you get one in front of you. The one in front of you say, no, this is opportunities too. Then you turn around to the back and you ask the other one.
Hello. And she said, and how she did it, Ashley?
Well, she said, will you be my boyfriend?
Yeah. And he said yes, and sis said, I crossed my legs, and someone said, that's how I got mine.
That's how I got mine.
Yo, don't harder on it because he didn't choose you, because you still chose yourself at the end of the day. And let them miss out on the best thing they never had, as Beyonce, as good mother said. Let them miss out on the best thing they never had. Girl, man, you the bomb dog home.
That's how I got mine.
Yes. And make them look. And listen, if they still on y'all social media, let them see. Because somebody going to be bragging the heck about you. And they're going to be like up there regrets. With the regrets. Meet Mill.
Cheers to that.
All right. Love y'all. And thank y'all for tuning in to Wind Down Wednesday. Y'all take care.